At first, I did not want to do a vlog over here. Hey, welcome to another vlog of GoMatos. If this is your first time, we'd like to say thank you for watching. And basically who we are, my wife and I, we are missionary associates in the city of Maputo in Mozambique, southern part of Africa. And we'd like to say thank you for watching this video, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel for many adventures and ministry. And we also have a new segment called Conversations Abroad, where we get to talk with interesting people with interesting stories, finding a way to engage with the community and hopefully the world. And currently we're in Nelspruit, South Africa. And basically we're at a weekend getaway because we have missionaries, short-term missionaries that are coming to our apartment in Maputo. So we wanted to get all the groceries, accommodations, and my wife got to go to the dentist as well, got to get a dental cleaning. Why do we go to South Africa? We go to South Africa because when you compare it, for me, when I compare it, it's almost like going to the United States. You have a lot of stores, you have a lot of restaurants, malls, clothing. They have a really good import and manufacturing industry over here. So you find it very cheap, and it's very useful and great stuff. We're actually very happy to come over here. Not to say Mozambique doesn't have it, it's just that a lot of the goods that you would buy in Mozambique is imported from South Africa. For example, bananas, avocados, fruits, therefore. And their agriculture is very good over here. So that's the reason why we come to South Africa. We have been introduced to go to South Africa from our mentors, the Marlins, Matt and Andrea Marlin. And we're just so grateful to know about this. It's a little bit of a process. You have to cross the border, you have to have your visas. And it's okay going through the border with that little bit of inconvenience. It's a small sacrifice to what we have in store for us over here. So we definitely like going to Nelspruit. What I wanted to talk about is I did not bring my cameras, I did not bring my drone, I did not bring my DSLRs, did not even bring my GoPro, no SD cards. I did not want to bring anything. I just wanted to think about the shopping. I just wanted to think about getting some relaxation that I possibly could over here. And I did not want to worry about working, and I didn't want to worry about vlogging, but I felt like I was obligated to do it. I wanted to do this video, so I'm doing it for my cell phone. So first thing I wanted to talk about what is celebrating the moment. One topic that came in my mind as we were inside of our hotel room, which is a very nice hotel. And what I love about South Africa is even the accommodations are very, very nice. We've stood at an Airbnb, and it's just a beautiful garden. Inside, and nature just beautiful over here, and it's effortless. You have, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like walking into Jurassic Park. Just shows you how in tune I am with nature. Today, this time around, we have decided to stay at a place called 32 at Christie's in Russell's in Nelspruit, and just for 80 bucks you get so many things. It's just such a beautiful hotel. You get to stay at a place where in America it would be like $200, whereas at a fraction of price. Or if you want to go even a cheaper route, there's some beautiful Airbnbs, and I'm going to show you some videos about our stay over there, but we just absolutely love it. So over here, the first topic I wanted to talk about is celebrating the moment and not the date. And what I mean by that is being within the church for a few years and being a part of the administration and part of the pastoral staff. What I've learned is sometimes we don't get the opportunities to celebrate our anniversary because it might fall on a service time. We might not have the opportunity to celebrate Valentine's Day, Christmas. That's no problem. Those are the major holidays. But you might be part of a church ministry at that. But what about a birthday? What about a birthday and you want to do something nice, but you have to be at church or you have some sort of ministry, or like in my case, we're on the mission field. For my birthday, for our anniversary, and for Valentine's Day, we really didn't get a chance to do anything special that we wanted to do. So it's March right now, and the 2 days that we've come over here, we treated it like a hybrid. We're over here for work to buy things necessary to accommodate the short-term missionaries coming, but just because we took 2 days to do shopping and to do work, and because my wife needed to get a dental procedure done, we also take the time that we have, the little bit of time, to make the most out of it. So what did we do? Rather than an Airbnb, we found a nice place, a nice hotel stay. So that's what I mean by celebrating the moment and not the event. Don't get so high-strung if you're on a mission field and you don't get to celebrate that exact day. You have to celebrate that birthday, or some people go as far as doing a birthday weekend. We found it to be a lot more, our life to be a lot more fulfilled, where we just appreciate the moments that we have. So these times that we have together really, really makes a big deal. Another thing I want to talk about is rest, mental rest, and doing what you love. One of my biggest anxieties and one of my biggest stressors is work. My favorite day of the week is Monday, because I know I get to get right back into work. And once the weekend comes, I'm just like, what is happening? What am I doing? I do not like the sense of feel like I'm not accomplishing anything and I'm not setting off a goal, which is why I love YouTube, because it gets to fill up and preoccupy. When I'm not busy, I get to wake up like at 4 a.m. to do my Bible devotions and then do some video editing. So that's personally what I like to do. I like to YouTube, but I'm not very good at resting and today, this weekend staying over here, it was very good. I get to rest. I get to spend quality time with my wife. I get to have wonderful conversations. And every day too, even on a weekday, we wake up very early, maybe about 6 o'clock in the morning. We are sitting in our balcony. We're having a cup of coffee, and that's just our time, 30 minutes, and we just to drink coffee and talk with each other. That's the rest that I'm talking about, and that's what helps me mentally, my mental health. And some biblical applications through my devotions, I found that one example I found cool was in the Psalms, the word Salah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, whatever, I'm not Hebrew, but you get those moments where you get those breaks in the Psalms, and sometimes it'll be 2 verses in and it'll say break, Salah, think about it, meditate. And I apply that same principle with my life. I find that time to meditate on God's word. I get to meditate on His goodness, and I get to also let God speak into me as well. And one good example I have, or illustration that I could pour into, is you think in the music world. I was watching this movie about this little girl who was very good at playing the violin. She could play all the notes. She was very good and talented. And there was only one part that did not sound right, or the teacher gave her critique to make her music sound better. And she says, "You're not." And the teacher said, "You're not pausing." There's not enough length of pause. And I think that pause is just as a beautiful note as to a beautiful note in the violin or the piano, whatever musical note that you're playing. Think of that. You have your C's, B's, sharps, rolls, whatever you have in your stanza, but think about the rest is just as important. And I illustrate to as like our life is like music. And if we keep on playing the notes, we're just gonna get stressed out. But it just doesn't sound as beautiful when you imply the rest. So that's one application that I've learned, and I've learned the hard way. Sometimes I would keep on working, think about a palabra, student ministry. I could think about evangelism. I could think about pouring into people, preachings. Think about leading Bible groups. And oftentimes, our body could just be so tired, whereas your body decides to rest for you. And I'd rather decide for my body when to rest than the other way around. Fighting through burnouts, that's something that I have gone through, and it's not a fun situation as well. So this is the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're looking forward to doing more content, and if you haven't done so, we'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. It brings us up on the algorithm, and if you love watching these GoMatos vlogs, and if you loved our conversations abroad, and you feel like it will be make a big impact in YouTube, please do that. It definitely does help. And share with your friends and help us get to 200. We love you all, and can't wait to see you again. Bye. We're able to have this nice breakfast, and we're able to enjoy our stay at this beautiful bed and breakfast restaurant.
If you liked our vlog, click that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more of our future content, click that subscribe button and that bell, and you'll be notified for our future vlogs. Thanks.